Hi, and welcome to today's session of What They Don't Teach You in School. My name is Donnie Thomas, and I am the author of the book, What They Don't Teach You in School, so go check that out. I am also the developer of the Real Estate Investment Model for Wealth, which is an online workshop that allows individuals that are beginners and intermediate investors to go on to the workshop and to hone their skills in the area of real estate, all the way from planning to the disposition of your real estate asset. And then lastly, I am an executive advisor at the Donatello Group, which is a real estate investment management and consulting firm that helps individuals as well as businesses to take their money and invest it in income producing assets. We also help individuals who are in distress with their real estate assets to sell the asset at a low cost, so you won't experience a lot of the high fees, and we work with individuals on different strategies to do that. So you can check us out at www.thedonatellogroup.com. Now, so let's dive into the session now that we've gotten all the formalities out of the way. Today's session is a little bit unorthodox because it's about loss. It's about the beauty of loss and how it can propel you into your purpose. So some of you may be saying, how is loss, losing something, going to propel me into my purpose? Loss is a beautiful thing. Loss is the thing that creates the diamond that you are. Don't be afraid of loss. Let me ask you a question. If someone stole $150 from you, what would you do? Would you beat them up? Would you take them to court? What would you do? Harass them? If someone stole $150,000 from you, what would you do? Sure, it'd be a little bit different. Would you stalk them? Would you jump out of a window because you lost $150,000? What would you do? You see, I've had the pleasure of being in both of those situations where I've lost $150 and I've lost $150,000. And both of those situations have made me a much smarter and a much better person, which is why I'm able to sit in front of you today, still with a seven-figure business, and I'm able to talk to you about how those things can propel you into your purpose. The first thing you need to understand is that it is much harder to build than it is to destroy. Think about it. It took 9 months to incubate you in your mother's womb, and you popped out, the beautiful you that you are. Now, the sad part of that is that in an instant, life can be taken. It's a very serious thing. It takes months and sometimes years for homes and buildings to be built. But in a few days, they can be demolished, burned to the ground, just like that. Your wealth, for those of you who are watching this and you're millionaires or billionaires, your wealth took a while to accumulate. Took some time, some years. But in an instant, it can be wiped away. We've seen that when the market crashed and we had people jumping out of windows because those individuals did not know how to cope with loss. Any millionaire that is out there talking to you or counseling, that's a guru and a SME or subject matter expert in their field, and they try to talk to you about all the bliss and greatness of their field and how they're going to make you into a millionaire and it's so easy and all you got to do is follow these steps. That's a lie. Well, partly a lie. Because some people have great things that you can follow that will allow you to propel and explode your wealth. But what they miss is the discussion about the pitfalls, the true issues you're going to experience so that you understand how to navigate them. That's where a lot of wealthy individuals, where we fall short. And that's why I have chosen to speak out on those issues, because first of all, you have to be in a position to have $150 or $150,000 to accumulate that, to be able to lose it. And by doing that, you understand, again, Those things don't just, $150,000, not all the time. Just, you can just pluck it off of a tree. They just come like that. Not for the average person. And so understanding that first, it is much harder to build than it is to destroy something. But the second part to that is that you will always have those forces, those people, those places, those things, those experiences, those scenarios that are set to try and take what you have built from you. And that's our equivalent of the universe telling us no. When we lose that loved one that we thought we were so in love with, and they move on to the next thing, we thought that, this is the universe telling me, no, I can never find a person, I can never find someone that I'm in love with or that loves me. That's the universe's way of telling you no. But guess what? That loss, that no, that's nothing more than an opportunity for someone else to tell you yes. I don't look at loss as woe is me, now I have to go hide in a corner. No, this loss is nothing more than an opportunity for some other better situation to come along and tell me yes. So where are we so far? The first thing we've understood so far is that it is much harder to build than it is to destroy. So you have to cover the things and take care of the things that you have built. The second part of that is that there will always be someone there to try to destroy what you have built or take away what you have built. And that is sometimes the universe's way of telling you no. But that no has to propel you into your purpose. Now, how can a no propel me into my purpose? First, you have to understand how to minimize and cut your losses from the no. That's the first thing. And I know it sounds weird, but when you learn how to cut your losses from the no, you learn from it and you're able to move on. It's like the slingshot. It's like, no, but then you have to let go and allow yourself to be propelled beyond it so that that situation doesn't hold you back. I was in a business relationship with some contractors that I had engaged to do a development project for me, and I'd done my research, looked at the company, we've had multiple discussions, we came up with a project plan, I checked in with them, visited the site weekly, all of those things. I got my first indication that the universe was telling me no when we missed our first deadline. Now, a lot of individuals that are in real estate will tell you that, oh, well, that's just a part of the business, a delay, and okay, we get it. It is. You have to build in some kind of flexibility for delays. We're all human. However, when it happens a second time, that's when you say, hey, let me dig deeper into this. And what happened was God put someone in my life. And yes, I said God because my God, my family, my friends, those are the things that anchor me. My relationship, those are the things that keep me sane when I want to jump out of a window, when I want to go crazy on somebody. Those are the things that make me whole. So anyway, God put someone in my life and allowed them to say to me, hey, they didn't do this. You should look more into this. And so I started to peel back that onion. And I was able to halt the project before I had lost even more and more. I could have been way more than $150,000 loss. You see where I'm going with it? But I was able to come up with a strategy. Okay, are we going to now sell the property? Are we going to now explore a claim against the guarantee fund for the state? Because when you're doing these kinds of projects, if you're working with a licensed individual, then there usually is a guarantee fund that is state funded from their license fees and all those kinds of things, where if there's some kind of an issue, you might be able to take a claim against that fund and recoup at least some of your money back. So all these things are in place. So it caused me to think about the strategy for how I get out of this situation. Not to say unscathed, because my confidence in people was a little bit wavering from that situation. But I did what I needed to do, and it allowed me to propel myself forward because I cut my losses quickly. And I thought about how I could still maintain. And it also made me, and it was actually a blessing, because over the long run, when I looked at that investment, when I looked at certain things and where the direction was going in that area, I said to myself, this might not be the best area for me to be in right now. So everything happens for a reason. I could have been losing more and more and more and more money, but God, the universe, the universe said no. I said, okay, let me let go and allow it to propel me forward. And I'm in a much better place. So where are we now? Let's recap what we've talked about. What we've talked about so far is we've talked about understanding wealth and understanding, not wealth, understanding what it means to build. And we understand that it is much harder to build than it is to destroy. And on the other side of that, you will always have individuals that seek to steal or take away from what you have built because they're trying to destroy. Now, maybe not necessarily actively, but something in their spirit, something in that situation is saying, no, I don't want you to succeed. No, I don't want you to meet this goal. I don't want you to meet that goal. And that's the universe's way of telling you no. But that no is nothing more than an opportunity for another situation to tell you yes, an even better situation. And when we realize what it means to build and what it means to lose because of that no, we have to also understand that in order to propel ourselves forward from that no, we have to cut our losses quickly so that we can be propelled beyond the negativity, beyond the no. Again, my name is Donnie Thomas, and thank you for joining this session of What They Don't Teach You in School. This was fun for me. I hope to talk to you soon. Have a good one.